quiet afternoon, while arranging my craft supplies, I imagined a tiny little hidden world, a magical fairyland which tucked away inside a little album, a place where delicate flowers bloom forever, golden chains sparkles like a droplet of sunlight, and that's how this little imagination slowly turned into this mini accordion album. If you are new here, hi, I'm Crafty Sabaa. If you already know me, welcome back. So let's start preparing this beautiful album together. For today's project, I am using this Fairy Boutique collection from Graphic 45. Now first of all, let's start by preparing the base. For this, I took a cardstock which measures 8 inches by 8 inches. Now I kept it on a scoreboard and started scoring at half inch, 1 inch, 1.5 inch and 2 inch. Same I am going to repeat to all the four sides. Now after scoring to all the four sides, here you can see a big square which we need to cut out. So let's start cutting this out from all the four corners. Okay, now once that is done, just place your this template again on a flat surface and mark it at half inch from the side. Same I am going to repeat to the other side as well. Now here at the corner you can see a tiny squares which I am marking as 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now just follow it very carefully because this is very important part. I am just going to draw a straight line on number 2 box and two diagonal lines on the box number 1 and 3. We are not going to do anything on box number 4. Same we are going to repeat to the other side as well. I am using pencil here so that I can mark and show it to you to make it easy for you. However, if you are comfortable, you can directly cut out using your scissor. Here I am cutting out the lines which we recently drawn. Now the same design I am going to repeat to the other side of this design. So make sure that you follow it only to the two opposite sides of this entire template. Once all the cutting work is done, let's start folding these chord lines. And after that, it is all set to convert it into a tiny little shadow box. Here is this chord line. Now next to this chord line, I am going to apply glue to all the four sides. Next, we will start folding this chord lines and will turn it into a frame. For this, I will start by folding the side on which we have done the cutting. I intentionally kept this part little slow so that you would able to see and understand it properly. Similarly, I am going to fold to the other side as well. Once this is done, after that we are going to fold the other side. Also, while folding it, make sure that you are tucking this corners to the side which we have done the cutting. Because right now the frames are still wet, so we have good amount of time to adjust our framings. Now once all the sides and corners are properly aligned, we will keep it to dry for some time. Here I use the corner of my scoreboard to push everything together and kept it aligned for some time. Also, I have applied a tiny drop of glue to the diagonal line which is there on the frame. We need total two pieces like this. Next, we need to make the accordion style pockets. For this, I took my A4 size of cardstock and I have cut 3 by 4 inch of strip of it. And if I tell you the measurement, the measurements are already mentioned on the screen. Now I will place it on my scoreboard and score it at 2 inches and 5 3 by 4th of an inch. After folding the scored lines, let's start sticking it. For this, I took glue and first of all, I am going to draw a thin line of a glue at the center, at the base. And now I am going to paste the bigger flap first. After that, I will be adding glue to the tinier flap lengthwise and then I will paste that as well. Now let's keep it to dry and once it will dry, the pocket page would be ready. Similarly, I have made total 10 pages for this album. You can even increase the page numbers as per your requirement. It's time to stick it in accordion style, which is very easy. You just align your page to one corner of your scoreboard and draw a straight line of a glue. Make sure the opening should be towards the upside and start sticking all the pages one by one. After pasting all the pages together, this is how all the pages would look like. Now for this accordion pocket, I have to make a tiny tag which will work as a page as well. Now here I took a cardstock which measures 3.5 by 4 inches. Here I am punching the top side of this page. You can use any decorative punch you have or you can even use the decorative dies to decorate your pages. This technique I have taught in my another project which I have made long ago for Graphic 45. I have also punched the corners and make the corners smooth. After that, let's start adding the pattern paper of your choice and start decorating all the pages. The only one thing which you need to keep in mind is we are not going to use double-sided foam tape to add any of the element. So whatever the layering you want to do or whatever the flaps you want to add, you can do that, but make sure it should not be there with the double-sided foam tape. You have to stick it directly with the help of glue because if you add anything which will increase the dimension, then it would be difficult for you to insert it into the pocket pages. Similarly, I have decorated all my 10 pages. I'll show you one by one that how I have decorated all, which will help you to get some inspiration as well. Next, we need a cardstock which measures 3 by 4 by 2 inches. Now, I am going to score at 3 by 4th of an inch from both the sides and fold it. Now, at the base of this accordion pocket pages, we are going to stick this piece. So, first of all, let's fold the scored lines and let's start pasting it on the pocket pages. So as we usually do for preparing any page layouts or adding any pages, we first of all cut the corners diagonally. Similarly, I am doing here. Now let's start applying glue to one side of this flap and attach it. Here is the center part. At this place, we are not going to apply any glue because we want to give some breathing space to our pocket pages. We will leave it as it is and will apply glue to the other side of flap and will paste it to the other side of this pocket pages. At this point, if you feel that you want to add more pocket pages, you can do that and we will keep it to dry for some time. Now after drying, this is how the pages look. Now let's start adding this shadow box frame on this pocket pages and turn it into an album. Now here you have the choice. If you want to have the 3D shadow box to both the sides of this album, you can paste it accordingly. Or if you want just a plain side of this album, you can do it. But for my album, I wanted to add a depth, a shadow box frame to one side of my album and to the other side, I just wanted to have a plain design as you have seen in my video. Accordingly, I will add glue and paste this on my pocket pages and turn it into accordion shape design. Now comes my most favorite part, which is the decoration. Here I have already added the pattern paper on my album, and if you see it closely, I have added a golden mirror cardstock as well so that it will give some glittery look to my project. The base, I haven't added anything. I have added a pearl cardstock in white color. Now I'm using this rub-on sheets. I'm using it for the first time here and really enjoyed it. You can play as per your designs as you want to go with. I have used some tiny little designs to fill the background, and after that I would be adding some flowers as well, which will go very well with the theme. You can just play with the elements and see which element is looking good, and accordingly you can add it. Next, I took a strip of 5 centimeter by 1 centimeter. I scored it at every 1 centimeter, folded it, and make it a design something like this. Now, this is a tiny square which I have made here, and similarly, I have made some small square boxes as well. Now, I'm going to use these tiny squares to give dimension to my elements. Here I have added two fairies, one is little bigger in size and one is small. So I have used this big size of square at the back side of my element, and then I have simply pasted it on the base of my album. Similarly, I have attached this small fairy using this small square box. And this way, without even using foam tape, you have given a wonderful dimension to your work. Here to decorate my album cover page, I have used some die cutouts, some fussy cutout of flowers, and some handmade fabric flowers, which was going really well with this entire theme. Now at this point, you can play with the arrangement. You can even make the flower arrangement to one corner or only to the one side. It totally depends on you. But this time I thought to make this arrangement on the top part of this album. And I think it was really a good idea. I literally loved it. Similarly, once this is done, at the back side of my album, I will add the other pattern paper, and I am also going to add some chipboard sheets and will decorate the back side as well. And this is how the back side of my album is looking. I've also used some golden mirror cardstock at the background to give those beautiful glittery look. Now here at the front, I would also add some chipboard design, and after completing that, at the side if you see, I have added this golden chain with pearl. Now let's see how I did it. For this, I took this golden chain which measures approximately 7.5 inch. Here I took few of the findings which we mostly use for jewelry finding. One is the T-pin, then there is a golden cap which we use to put it to the two sides of a pearl, and then we are going to turn this wire into an oval or a circle shape. And at this point I have kept it little open so that I can insert my chain inside it, and then I have closed it. Following the similar method, I have added the pearl to the other end of my chain, and that's how a pretty hanging is ready. If you don't have this pearl, then you can even go with some metal charms, or the best is you can even use some chipboard design pieces which is available in the same collection. Now let's attach this chain to the album. For this I took tiny small brads and a small piece of paper. So first of all, you need to make sure that you are adding all the designs 1 inch below from the top. Now if you want, you can add the chain while adding the pattern paper, but I have not decided that this idea while I was adding the pattern paper, so I am using or following this idea which I am telling you. So once you decide the hanging you want, you can add the brad into that chain and then you can fix it on a piece of paper. Now this paper we are going to attach it to the album side. Similarly, I am going to add the brad to the other side as well. I have intentionally kept the hanging of this chain one side bigger and at the other side smaller. It is not necessary to keep it equal hanging to both the sides. You can play according to your album design you are working on. Now once all these two pieces are ready, I am simply going to attach it using a strong glue. Now let's give it some time to dry properly. And since as you see in the video, I have used the chain in golden color and the brad which I was having in hand was in rustic or a vintage color, which I was not liking it. Now to hide it, I have used this tiny flowers which I have attached it on this brad, and I literally love this idea because it was going so well with the theme. It was literally giving that fairyland look to my entire project. So sometimes if we don't have the material, we get more beautiful ideas. Now it's a time for final reveal. And that's how this beautiful mini accordion album comes together. I hope you enjoyed crafting along with me and feel inspired to create your own version of this album. If you did enjoy this tutorial, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more beautiful crafting inspiration. Until next time, happy crafting!